Hello, hello. All right, we're gonna get started. It's gonna be super fun today. We're gonna be painting the jewelry on this portrait. I'm really excited for this part because I really like painting jewelry, and it seems hard at first, but usually it isn't as hard. But this time, this one, it does look like a challenge. So let's see how it's gonna go. Let me set up the timer, because here we're Pomodoro folks. We work for 25 minutes and we rest. All right, so we have this portrait and we gotta get her jewelry in place. Last week, when we were working on the portrait, I thought at first about making the jewelry like this, which is very static, using a pre-made brush. Well, not pre-made because I'm the one who made it, but like pre-made by me. But I don't know, it's kind of static. I'm gonna consider it, but we might not really go with it after all. Let's see, what can we do here? So on the original, we can say that it is larger, and I prefer it this way, going in a wider open fan movement like this. In fact, I'm just gonna give up on this, kind of give up on it. But I will use the pre-made brushes, which are not pre-made. Well, now they are because I made them last week. Anyway, let me paint her skin here. We need some extra skin to cover the necklace. Reduce the tolerance so it gets less colors, and apply only to connected pixels. Okay. And then from here, now that I have this saved, I can just paint on top. don't want to miss the shadow that I already had, the cast shadow from the necklace. Or the form shadow here on her neck. So I'm just gonna paint the colors, not worry too much about it. Blend. Just so it's, even though it's not gonna be really visible, it might be visible in some of the spaces. I don't want it to be weirdly hard-edged. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see better. And I'm trying to remove some of the hard edge from it. Because usually I paint using lasso fill, which is super hard-edged. So now I'm using just a more regular brush. If you look on the right side on the layer palette, I very frequently use shortcuts to lock the layer. Not really lock it, but lock the pixels. So if sometimes you see me painting and it's not going outside, and then other times it is going outside, it's because I use locked pixels like this. Okay, so now we have her neck in place. We want to paint the jewelry. We had this base here. I like the colors, but the shape's totally off. So let's fix it. I can see on the reference that it is much wider. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, kind of like this. And then we fix this area. Get that nice shadow back. Can you guys hear the music? I hope so. Let me know if you can't. Okay, so we have the base here. What else do we do? I think I'm going to use the lasso fill for the V shapes. Instead of using the brush that I made for it, I can make it more organic like this, even though it is not organic, but it's not very hard either. It's a little bit like it is slightly more organic of a shape because it is made of moving parts. So I'm making this simple shape, kind of like a heart. You can always fix the edges later. I'm also going to fix the values because right now we can see that on this area that I'm painting, it's becoming way too bright. Whenever I try to make jewelry using specific brushes, I always end up going back to just manually painting them like this. Okay, basic shapes here. We have the triangles, we have the base of the necklace. Now I want to add those teardrop shapes. For this one, I think I might use the brush. Like this. Yep. But then I wanted to have only one color, so let me do it again. Also, maybe it's less wide. Hi, Elena! Oh, it's okay. Thank you for being here. Good luck with your meeting. Oh, nice. Okay, so we have... I'm going to create different layers for the teardrops when they overlap. This one, I think, needs to go lower and lower like this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change those V's. I prefer worrying about the teardrops than making the teardrops match the V's is not what I want. I prefer the other way around. Let's change the angle slightly. Like this. Yeah. And then triangles, you're gonna have to do better. Oh, poor triangles. I'm the one who made them. And now I'm blaming them. That's life, you know? I'm calling them triangles, but I think they're more like hearts. They can be larger like this. Now, I realize that I am totally nitpicking with this because I don't have to make it look exactly like the reference. So I need to go back and remember that. Now I'm cleaning those edges a little bit. Sometimes I don't know if I should from the beginning use a more regular brush. Some things we just decide when we are in the middle of working. Maybe I should have done it like this from the beginning. It's okay, we're not really in a rush here or anything. Oh, Elena, when we get to the pause, I'm gonna show you my wood cutting thing. I got it back, it's with me now. It wasn't nearly as good as what I expected, but in a nice way. Traditional art is so full of unexpectedness. Let me try something else here. I'm going to delete this and then paint those circles with a more perfect brush. See if I prefer it. Yeah, it's fine. I just sometimes prefer when things are a little more messy. But I wasn't feeling the way it was before. This way I can make it more precise. Like this. Yeah, I think this is nice. Let's do the other side. Oopsie. Gonna duplicate, flip, and place it here on the other side. Oh, the center one is not a tear. It's a circle, kind of like this. Okay, we have the base of her necklace. Looking promising so far. Now, what do we do? Maybe those pearls now. I'm gonna use a bead brush for that. I have one that I created for a Inuyasha painting. And then I can just change the color. Like this. I'm gonna use color balance so that the shadows have a little bit of tone to it. Yeah, I think this is fine. I'm gonna paint over it later. But I have a good base now. Then I'm gonna do the same below. When we look at the reference, these beads, they're actually more like in small groups. They're not really curving like this. But I don't think that is important for the story we want to tell or the design we're making. So I'm gonna do what is easier for me. Like so. Okay, I might give up on that pearls later. This is something I have a tendency to do. I like start doing as I see, and then I'm like, I don't know. Okay, this is nice. We have the first part of her jewelry done. Now I think I'm gonna start actually painting, which is gonna mean we're gonna make things a little bit messier. I'm basically just hand painting the highlight and the shadows. I'm gonna clear up the edges a little bit more, because we see that this jewelry is more like a group of flakes hung together. Ooh, it started to look good. Awesome. For a moment I was like, wait, what if I don't manage to do it? But we gotta trust the process. Trust it. Ooh! Metal is so funny because you just need a little bit of work, and as long as you get the values pretty correct, it's easy to make it look like metal. Get really, really stark contrast. And it's almost guaranteed it's gonna be good to go. And then you can add some of that texture here. I'm not worrying about making it the actual pattern that I see on the photo. Just want to get the energy across. Yeah, I think this is working. This requires some really small movements of the hand. You gotta be mindful of that. This plaque here was too thin. Now we can make it better. Time is up. We're gonna rest for a few minutes. Oh, resting is good as well. I was actually so excited for this call here today because I really wanted to paint this jewelry. It's usually something for a long time, I had no idea how to do it. So when I finally figured it out, I'm like, this is fun. And it's what I want to help you guys do as well now. Oh, this weekend I watched the movie, one of the Oscar movies, which was One Battle After Another, I think. It was alright. It was kind of confusing, but also cool. Did you guys watch it? Did you like it? Don't forget to hydrate. I'm gonna rename this timer. Oh, I cannot do it now. Okay. This one is gonna be painting, and the other one's gonna be pausing or stretching. Which one do we do? Just 3 more minutes and we get back to painting. Gotta rest those hands, move them, move the fingers. Whenever you paint or draw, you better do something like that as well. so you don't hurt your wrists or hands or elbows or arms. Many different areas you could hurt as an artist. Today in college, we actually started a new printing process, which was with metal. It's so cool. So we were filing the metal plate and just getting it ready. So next week we can start carving it to make a print. I'm always so itchy to get back to painting, and then I need to stop and pause. Yesterday I was watching a painting live stream and I was like, ugh, I really want to do it as well, which I think we might do next week, which was I was watching a painting process about painting without lines. And it was a digital painting, but it was somewhat similar to a traditional process. So the artist, he did another painting, and then he was painting based on forms and kind of like blobs of color. It was fun. I want to try it. So I think when we finish this one next week, we might give it a go. Also because he was painting in armor, and I've been really, really wanting to paint armors lately. So probably I'm gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone, which is a horrible saying. But you know what I mean, right? Here in Brazil, we say to kill 2 rabbits with 1, it's not a stone, I don't know, like kind of like a club, like you bam, which sounds worse than the stones on the bird. Because I mean, you hit an animal with a tree bark or something like that? Not good. It's kind of like animal torture, not nice. Okay, I'm done. I don't want to wait anymore. We're gonna get back to painting. Woohoo! 25 more minutes. And let's do it. So this is what we have so far. Shapes and blobs. And let's make it better. Painting jewelry is actually easier if you do it from afar. But I want to zoom in so you guys can see what I'm doing. If I paint it from really far, it might be hard for you to see. See, I was doing, okay, right now, I tried doing these circles, making them look exactly how they are in the photo, which is, well, we can see they are pretty rounded and perfect, but that doesn't look good in the painting. Not for jewelry. Ooh, nice. I like this. I'm just gonna reduce the contrast a little bit. Cool. Looking good. Notice that, again, it's just shapes. Not really drawing anything. I'm adding darker colors below it now, so it gives volume. Look how much volume it has now, just because I added some shadows below the little dots and spheres. The human eye is so interesting, and also it's great how it's very easy to trick it, because then we can hint at a lot of things instead of actually doing it. We just hint at it, and our eyes, they get it. Let's look at it from far again. Yummy. I might have to change the contrast later, but for now, I'm just gonna continue. I think it is good. As we get to this right side of the image, can you see how there's a lot more blue and green? I'm gonna add it here, but I might change it back to a brownish tone later, because I don't know if it's gonna fix the colors that I have here. Not fix, but fit. Because the original image has a lot more green than mine. Yeah, definitely the green, not very good. Change it like this to hue. Oopsie, not good. And then just add these darker areas here with just some hints of light. Okay, basically this main area of her necklace is done, but I don't like those two tiny dots of light here in the middle. They're so distracting. I want to do something about them. Maybe just add more light around it, and that will reduce the contrast. Not enough. I might just have to accept it. Okay, I'll leave it as is for now. I'm gonna make these pearls here bigger. Alrighty. Yeah, I think this is good. Now I'm gonna go to the triangles and start painting them. It's gonna be basically the same thing. Focusing more on the shapes, general shapes of it. Right now I'm painting everything with the same highlight, but I'm gonna change it so it's not such a strong contrast. Like this. Could I be the one you love? Same thing with this dark color here. I'm gonna adapt it to each area. This was a little bit easier than the rest, which is good. Okay. It's close to done. I just want to add just a tiny bit more highlight, maybe. Let's see how it looks if I do. Around here. No, that's too much contrast. Now we move on to the next. Oopsie, I accidentally ruined the pearls here. It's okay because I'm gonna make them larger. And then it's gonna work. I want them larger yet. I need to remember not to zoom out so much. It's just so natural for me. It's like unconscious. What do we do next? Next. I think I might want to actually really paint those pearls. For that, I'm going to take this brush here, which is the one that I've been using so far. I want to make it more rounded. So let's increase the thickness. Oh, nice. Something like this. Very good. I was gonna say cool and good and sounded good. That's cute. I'm not liking the brush pressure here. I don't want to change the brush too much because then I'm gonna lose it. Like I'm gonna have to, you know, if I change it too much, it's gonna become a new brush. If that is the case, I might just duplicate this one. It might be better. I forgot about making a new layer. So yeah, there's that. This is really bad because now the right side is too bright and that sucks. But it's okay, nothing digital art can't solve. Yep, good enough. Now let's go to the tears and drink some water. Those tears, we're gonna do the same again. We paint blobs and hope for the best. No, just kidding. They are blobs, but they are not chaotic. They have order, you know? Can you see the order? I'm guessing you probably can. You're smart folks. It's funny because the other areas of the necklace, we got more of the depth at first coming from the highlights, but this area, I'm feeling the shadows will make more impact. Maybe it's because the base color that I added was too bright. I said maybe, but it's definitely that. It's not a maybe. To avoid making it too perfect, I'm zooming out. I want it to be... I said perfect, but that's not the word. It's more about it being too orderly. Although I just said it's not supposed to be chaotic, and it isn't. But it shouldn't be so strictly following an order, no? Oh, look at the shadows. They're doing the heavy lifting for us. Let's look at it from far. Looking nice, just too contrasty right now. Let's change those highlights, make them less bright on this side. Oopsie. Yeah. And then I'm gonna use a multiply layer to determine which areas will be darker and which will be lighter. Like some of those pendants, they are darker than others. Yeah, kind of like this, but I'm gonna duplicate it. I actually want to make the tears larger. Yes. Maybe more. Let's take them from here. Wider and larger. Wider. the center coin. Oopsie. You know what? I'm gonna merge all those tier layers so I can change them more easily. Center coin is gonna be separate from everything else. Then these folks here, we're gonna make them larger. And then we reposition them. I think I'm gonna separate the layers even more. Yes, now I can actually do it. So take these ones here now, increase their size, maybe not as much. Yeah, like this. And then replace them one by one. Not replace, reposition them. Is this better? Let's compare. Haha. Funny story, I prefer before. But actually I think it's this one. I don't like its angle. This one. I don't know, I have a feeling it's creating this weird tangent with her shirt. Maybe I'm just gonna leave the way it was before. Let's try, I'm gonna liquefy it. No. Go back. Maybe I'll just leave it like this. And then, now it's finishing touches. I want to add some bright highlight. Where do we place them? Some here on her necklace bows. Like this. Some of the golden area. Like this. Then I'm going to take, it's not going to be white, but a much brighter color for some of these here. Okay. Then I want to increase the contrast around her eyes, her face, which is the actual focal point. But before that, I want to finish the golden on her shirt. Let's get back to her. And then we're gonna paint real quick. Like this, adding the texture, adding some of the light. I don't want it to be too much. Again, it's not the focal point, so we don't want it to be too much. pretty good. Maybe just a tiny bit more shine here. Nope, too much. And then finishing touches. What will we do as finishing touches? Maybe some overlay on her eye here. Oops, that's not what I want. Go back. Yeah, it's not gonna be overlay, so let's change it. Low dodge and then lower opacity. Maybe. I might even add it to other areas of her, like this. Okay, looking interesting. Her lips as well. Small details, and then I think I'm just gonna hatch a tiny bit and we're gonna be done. Maybe with this layer, this type of brush. Yes, oh, I love this. I love hatching. Time is up, but because we're almost done, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna pause. We can pause when it's over. This is so yummy. I love these hatching lines. It's funny how it took me so long to figure out I could do this. Because I used to do it every time with my anime style art, but for some reason I thought this didn't belong with semi-realism. And that was silly because, well, it's my art. I can do whatever I want, you know? Sometimes we get stuck in, oh, this art style should be like this or like that. There's no such thing. Only if you're trying to achieve a specific art style or if you're working for someone, then yes. But if it's for yourself, you can just do whatever you want. To me, this looks so much richer than the regular rendered edges. Oh my god, I totally forgot about her ear. Oh, it's totally... Wow, it's so unrendered compared to the rest. Yikes. Let's change that. Okay, it's gonna be real quick. Ears are not a focal point, they don't require a lot from us. You know what? I just had this idea. I think I'm gonna add some random colors here as well. It's also something I really like doing. Like some purple like this. Not like this. Some white hair. It's not like white hair, like her hair is not actually white. It's like highlights of some sort, but they're not highlights. I love those as well. What if we add some random color here? Not this one. Purple might be better. Let's try with purple. Yes, this is very rich. Nice, 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 nice. What else? Notice that even though I am hatching the edges, that doesn't mean that I can make them just whatever before this point. It wouldn't work as well. It's because it was basically already, well, the image was already completed. I just had to add those hatches. Well, I didn't have to, but I could do it. And it's an extra. Not this one, I don't like it. Now this looks like wrinkles, so we're going back. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to add the shadows below her jewelry. That's something here. Wait, not on this layer. New layer. And then the actual shading brush. And then, okay, now it looks better. I don't even have to render this. It's just gonna be behind here. It's not that important. But it is important that some of it, at least, appears. It can't be like this. This looks like cast shadows and they are not. I'm gonna make them softer. More like the ambient occlusion they are. I'm thinking it might be done. Is it done? Yeah, I think we're done. Ta-da! Here we have her. It's gonna remove this here, it's too strong. Now, notice how it looks without the extra rendering, not rendering, but the hatching, and how it looks with it. Isn't it much richer? That is why I usually do this at the end of paintings. All right. I hope you guys had a lovely, lovely time. Thank you for coming. Before we move on and go and etc., if anybody has any questions, feel free to send them. Did you see how it wasn't even that hard to paint all of her jewelry? It took us 1 hour. And it is a quite complex jewelry. So if you are learning to paint jewelry, I would recommend watching this whole thing again and painting along. It's gonna be very helpful. So this is what we had before, and now, ta-da! All right, Elena, thank you. Then I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming.